John, I imagine that's been a pretty frustrating afternoon for you to be a goal up and take nothing from the game points-wise.
Every time you're leading and you lose, you're disappointed. I've been in the game a long time. I'm saying to the lads in there, possibly 1,400 games. I've seen loads of them games. It's going to be one on the bounce of the ball. We think we've scored. The ball's bounced on the line, curling in, hits the post. How often do you see them spin out? You don't. They normally hit the post and go in. I still can't believe it's come out, to be honest, the way it did come out. But it has. And then, you know, we're disappointed against Sig from a set piece. You know, we have been good this season. That's another corner. Okay, they've got giants at the back and they win the first header, but we know our roles and we've gone to sleep and we've been punished for it. And then, you know, it's who's going to get the next goal and we're pushing for it. We hit the post. We have a couple of chances. And then, whatever way you dress it up, you know, Louis Shipley's had a smashing game, but you can't let the lad go past him on the touchline. If he hadn't picked up the booking, that's not a booking. I don't think that happens. I think he commits himself to the challenge, which is disappointing. And that's been our luck this season, that the amount of bookings that we've had, the non-bookings that have been booked, it's off the graph. It's frustrating, really, because it's happening every single week. It happens on Wednesday, it happens today. You know, it's happened continually throughout the season. We end up with more bookings than the opposition, and we're not a dirty team. And when you clearly win the ball, and then you see their player do it 5 minutes after half time on Joe Pritchard, exactly the same challenge, and he doesn't give a free kick. You know, you're looking for consistency, but within 5 minutes, and it's had a direct impact on the game, and it shouldn't have. And I know he's a first year referee, and you know he'll learn from that, but they've got to realise the consequences of their actions. Now, I've said that, we've got to defend it better, and Louis knows he should be able to tackle the lads out of play. He shouldn't have to foul him, but he should be able to tackle knowing that if he makes a foul, he's not going to get sent off, which wouldn't have been the case there if he did a yellow. And then we don't defend it, and then there's a couple of little bounces that go their way and they score. You know, they've had 3 shots on our goal, scored 2. We haven't attacked anywhere now like we can, I don't think, anyway. We can play better than that, that's for sure. I don't want to say we were leggy after Wednesday, but we didn't have the same spark that we normally have, I don't think, anyway, today. And we didn't get into enough attacking positions for me to justify winning the game. I don't think he deserved to win the game, to be honest. But we certainly didn't deserve to lose.
I think that's probably your youngest starting 11 of the season. Is inconsistency to be expected, or have they set their standards in this run of games before this?
Well, it's expected and tolerated, isn't it? We're not going to tolerate it. No, we're not. It's slack play, and we've got to eliminate that. Doesn't matter how old you are. You know, you know what's right and what's wrong on a football pitch, and you've got to get the basics right. And we just defending from a set piece, which we've done well. And you know, don't forget we defended 7 corners quite well, 6 corners quite well. We just didn't defend that one quite well. But we were susceptible to the counter, which we shouldn't be. We should be tighter to their players. Their players aren't going to run away from you. They're 2 forwards. And you know what? We still felt we could get a goal. Lost our way a little bit and let them see the game out, which is disappointing, but that's football. A lot of it's decided on the bounce of a ball, and today it wasn't our day.
Another goal for Henderson, 2 in a week. How's his development going? Because it feels like 2 starts, 2 goals. He's kind of really burst onto the scene this week.
Yeah, I wish he'd stop scoring because we keep getting beat. Delighted for him, but you're seeing flashes of what he's about, where he can change direction, change the play. He'll only get better the more he understands his role in the game. Sometimes he can still lose his man, and he shouldn't. But no, he's coming on leaps and bounds.
Didn't have Sean McConville in your 18 today. Is that an injury situation again?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Sean's starting to play through the pain barrier because you know how much he loves the club. And for his own good, we'll have to pull him out, really. He's going to have to go back and see the specialist about his ankle. And hopefully we'll get it so he can play a major part in the run into the season. And we can't have him playing when he's injured, and that's sadly the case at the moment.
And again, you had a lot of young players on that substitutes bench. Is there any prospect, short to medium term, of a bit more experience coming back in there?
I don't think there's any. I think Jay Rich will be the next one back. Hopefully he'll be back next week. But Joe Gubbins had a smashing game today, and unfortunately he got elbowed after 5 minutes, and he never really recovered from that. So